Hello, I want to welcome you to HIT 154 for the fall term. I am Alice Shapiro, your instructor, and I hope we will be in touch quite a bit throughout this coming term. I want to introduce you to the Moodle page. We've updated to Moodle 2. Basically, it's the same, but I want to show you around a little bit. So here is what the page will look like pretty much when you open it up. And one very important aspect for you to do right away is to click on the syllabus for fall term, and you will see a window opening up, and it will open pretty quickly for you in Word. And it's very important for you to read the syllabus very, very carefully. And I have it here for you. Part of it also is in Spanish, just an introduction. I'm going through this quickly. There's some notes for you. It tells you about the text to use and what some of the objectives are for the course. There will be 4 quizzes, as you can see, and some wiki projects, a term project that will be clear to you as you proceed through. And be sure to ask me any questions as we go along. And the best way, really, the quickest way to reach me is via Moodle messaging. There will be forums every week. This is a good opportunity for you to discuss some issues with me and amongst yourselves. There will be a group project and term paper, as I mentioned. And here is the explanation of grades and some important notes about late exams, late assignments, which will not be accepted. Here is the course content, what we will be doing week by week. Here is the student calendar. So this tells you the date that things are due. Please look at this, as I said, very, very carefully. This is a very important document for you. You might even want to print it up. All right, I'm going to close this and go back to the Moodle page. And let me close this down as well. On each week, there will be a form. And this first week's form, actually, it's even before the first week, listed before the first week, is a form for introducing yourself. There are some instructions for the term paper. I wanted to give those to you right away, so it will be very clear for you, although the term paper is not due for several weeks, almost 2 months from now. Then we get into the weekly, this week, September 23rd through the 29th. Every week I have posted for you what the objectives and reading assignments and other assignments are for the week. So again, you can click on this and it will open usually as a Word document. And let me move this over for you if I can, just a bit. All right. You will notice each week, and I'm just going to show you this week, but you will notice each week the objectives are set up basically the same. I give you your reading assignments in the Zellman textbook. And I want to point out to you the textbook also should be used as a tool. There is a glossary, a mini dictionary in the back of the book, which you should avail yourselves of for any definitions. Also, many of you, I hope most of you, have a medical dictionary, and that will be very helpful for you in this class. Each week, I also have put quite a number of references. Some of these are active links, some of these are not, but you can easily paste them, that are in reference to some of the diseases. For example, this first week, I will emphasize diseases, autoimmune diseases such as systemic lupus erythematosus and Sjogren's syndrome. And there are many references. I don't expect you to read all of them. Sometimes you will have homework or a quiz question based on having read one of or two of these, usually of your choice. Otherwise, please feel free to use these references for whichever group and or term project you choose. Then I've listed other assignments aside from the reading. Notice to answer the forum discussion question and they will be listed also for you under the forums, but I have told you what to do. Forum discussion questions for week 1. You will respond to one of these. As I said, it will also be on the forum itself. Then another assignment for the first week is to read an article about, or the article about systemic lupus erythematosus, and there will be questions about that on our first quiz. There are videos that are on the Moodle page, short videos such as how to take vital signs, how to take a patient history, and so forth. And then I have the terminology that is pertinent for this unit, and each week I will list the terminology. Hopefully you will remember most of these from prior classes. I've also asked you to message to me any questions you may have, and the sooner you get a question to me, the sooner I will be able to answer that question. Then I've told you the specific diseases to focus upon for this week, and I will tell you the same for each week. Notice some of these are autoimmune diseases: systemic lupus erythematosus, rheumatoid arthritis, Sjogren's syndrome, which Venus Williams, the tennis champion, has this disease, multiple sclerosis, then Rh incompatibility, spongiform encephalopathy, and polio eradication in India. So these are some of the things for the first unit. I'm going to close this now and get back to the Moodle page. Notice again, there are films, short film clips. These are very short. Some of them are less than a minute, but again, they are very informative for you. A film about diagnosis, how to take vital signs, and so forth. So there's a long list. They are very, very short. Articles that will be of interest to you: Sjogren's syndrome, systemic lupus, etc. So all of these are pertinent. Each week I will also have a PowerPoint, this one for Unit 1, but I'm also having narrated PowerPoints. I'm not going to go through this now, but it will be slides that I will provide audio for you. So this should help you very much in your review and learning of each section. All right, then we just go on each week. Again, objectives and assignments, a PowerPoint. I don't have the narration done for this one yet, but it will be up before this week occurs. The forum. Then I have some, I don't know if you can see these, I have some that are not available to students yet. I will open up the sites, the group sites for your wiki projects. All of this will again become very clear. Again, films about the topics of the week, very short films that will clarify some of the issues for you going on into the further weeks. So I'm just taking you very quickly. You can see this for yourself. But again, same kind of sequence. I want to emphasize this. The objectives for the week, a forum that you will answer, a PowerPoint, and a narrated PowerPoint. There may be some extra assignments that will be there. Films, any extra readings. This week I didn't post any extra readings because they are posted, or supplemental readings, reference readings, but there are a number of films that will be of interest that will help to clarify the materials. And again, we go through, here we are for the coming weeks. Notice again, when it is time to upload your term paper, there is a site for uploading your term paper, and it's right here in the week that early November. Also, I need to show you what the quizzes look like, so I'm going back a little bit. The quizzes will appear with a little check. So for example, here is quiz 2. Here are the little hands with the paper indicate where you can upload various assignments. So I know this seems like a lot all at once, but I want to give you a good overview, and then you can go through this narration and of course your Moodle page at any time. But I want to take you through this. Notice at the end, Quiz 5 is an optional exam that you may take in place of an exam you might have missed. So there aren't really makeup exams, but there is an optional exam during finals week, or you may take the exam if you want to drop one of the grades and have this replace it. But this exam at the end is, as it says, is optional. I hope this gave you a good introduction. I know you will be getting back in touch with me, and I look forward to communicating with you, and I look forward to all of you having a very successful term. Again, welcome to this class, and I will be talking with you soon. Bye for now.